Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video I'm going to be trying more products from Ensley Rain Cosmetics. I did a video on their midwinter dream palette they collab with Brittany Huffman, and I was so impressed by the palette that I wanted to try more things from them. So I picked up the Cosmic Dreamer palette, and I also picked up some of their new Cosmic Dreamer Full Moon single eyeshadows. I have 5 of them here, so I'm going to do some swatches. I'm going to create a couple looks and let you guys know my thoughts on these products. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bri, and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun and colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot of indie makeup, so if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. So like I said in the beginning, I tried the Midwinter Dream palette from Ensley Rain Cosmetics, the collab with Brittany Huffman, and I was so impressed by the formula, the quality. I love the eye looks that I created with the palette, and everything that I've done since then has been so beautiful from that palette. And I was like, you know what, I need to try more from this brand, and I want to see what their other palettes are like, and they're like singles. So I went back on the website and I went and got the Cosmic Dreamer palette, which I think was available at the time the Midwinter palette was there. I think this one came out before it, and I was gonna pick it up when I was getting the other one, but then I was like, you know what, let me make sure I like the formula before I end up picking up another one. So I went back for it, and I'm very happy that I did because it's so pretty. Now this goes for $56, and it is currently available on their website. I'll show you guys the packaging. Like, look how pretty that is. It's a baddie. She got her glasses. She's got the cosmos reflecting off her sunshades. Isn't that so cute? Like, I love that. And then there's a big mirror in here, and then here are the shades. Isn't this beautiful? It has a lot of nudie tones, some murky tones, a lot of depth in here, which is what really appealed to me. I think this is going to be a good palette for nudie lovers. And then I'll give you the breakdown of the shades in here. So there's 25 shades. It says it's supposed to be on the darker side, a dark and grungy palette. It has 2 multi-chromes, 2 duochromes, 8 buttery mattes, 12 creamy shimmers, and 1 diamond matte, which I think it's a matte with shimmer. I think it's this one right here. But these tones, I'm just going to have you see all the swatches come up instead of doing live swatches, which I'm going to do with the singles in just a bit. But this is pretty. I love this color story, the mix-up. I can't wait to see what the formula is like in this palette. And then when I went on the site to buy this one, they had their new Cosmic Dreamer Full Moon eyeshadow palettes. They had 11 different shades, but I only bought 5 because I didn't want to totally break the bank, because these are like multi-chrome special shades. So they were, I think, $17 each, and then there was one that was $12. I think it wasn't a multi-chrome, or at least as shifty, but these are the ones that I want to do like actual live swatches with you guys. So let me get closer because they're only 5, so I figured we should try to see like the shifts on these and how pretty they are. I'll have the shade names pop up on the screen here so you can know what shade that I'm swatching, in case you end up wanting to look into any of these. But the first one I have here is called Peculiar Galaxy. I feel like I'm saying that word wrong. Peculiar. Oh my god, I'm butchering that. I don't know why I can't say that word, but here it is. This is so beautiful, and this one is described as an antique gold, orange, olive green, lime green, bronze, sparkly finish with large particle size. So I can see how it's a little bit more chunky, a little bit more flaky. Ooh, look at that one. Okay, so here's the shade on my finger, and I'm gonna just swatch it right here. Wow, do you guys see how creamy that is? I can see the green, I can see the bronze throughout. Yeah, there's a little bit of shimmer fallout from that. It's on the thicker side, kind of like how the Adept shimmers are in their palettes that are really flaky and foiled, but look at that. And the bronze, ooh, this is so beautiful. My type of multi-chrome. And then the next shade, which is called Cosmic Rain. So this one is described as a periwinkle, aqua, blue, lime green, purple gold, sparkly finish, large particle size. So this is another flaky foiled shade. Ooh, look at this. Wow, these are swatching so nicely. Like, they just pick up so easily on the finger. And look at that. This one, I can see the blue so easily. Can you guys see it? Wow, this is really pretty. That would also probably make a really nice inner corner highlight. Yeah, you can see the shift on both of them so well. Okay, I'm excited. So the next shade is called Moon Shadow. So this one is described as a grungy grayish purple, pink, gold, olive with hints of holographic sparkle, a sparkly finish, large particle size. So, ooh, there's holographic shimmers in these. I'm so into holographic shades ever since I tried the ones from Sugar Drizzle. So the more the merrier for my collection. So I'm gonna swatch that. Ooh, yeah, this is like a very gray purple. And then here is swatched out. Ooh, I like this tone. It's like a muted purple, but I can see the pink in there. I can see the purple. Ooh, this one is also really beautiful. Like, they're all gorgeous and the shifts are so strong in them. Wow, that is impressive. Now we're going into this one, which is a more smoother looking one. This one is called Lucid Dream, and this is described as a pastel yellow, electric green, aqua blue, and purple. It's shimmery, lightweight texture, fine particle size. So if you're looking for a shimmer that's going to be more on the smooth side, this might be your bet. I feel like this is going to be a beautiful inner corner highlight. Like, look at that. Ooh, that is so bright. And this one, ooh, okay, I can see the blue right away in this one. But can you guys see the yellow and the blue in there? I feel like there's some green. Yeah, that's going to make a gorgeous inner corner highlight or like a contrasting shade on the lids. I feel like I'm going to have to get the rest of these because they're so pretty. And then the very last one that I picked up is called Lotus Moon. And this one's a pink, orange, yellow, gold, pastel green, sparkly finish, large particle size. This one looks a little smoother than the first three that I've tried, but I can see that it's a little flaky. This is probably also going to be a gorgeous inner corner highlight. Ooh, okay. And I promise I'm not flipping you off. Okay, I can see like orange and pink in this. Ooh, this is pretty. Wow. Pink, I can see the yellow. I can see green in this too. But those are the 5 shades that I picked up. And now I want to get more. These are so impressive. So let me show you up close swatches of these. I'll try to capture them in different lighting so you can see the sparkle and everything. And then we'll get into the eye looks. And prime my eyes with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and I did not set it, but this look I want to do a very like define a shape with the shadows. So I do want to start off with a palette, and I'm going to go into Ecliptic. This is the matte with shimmer in it. It's a matte black. I want to use that to create the shape. So let me get a pencil brush. I think this is going to work perfect. I think this is from Kaleido. No, it's from Farrah. We're going to go into it. We're going to see how pigmented it is. I'm going to dust off the excess. And I'm going to start with my eye open and just create a shape. So I'm just going to follow the natural angle of like my eyes. And then I'm going to bring it up here and like kind of do like a little shape like that. Oh yeah, that's pretty good, right? And then I'm gonna like bring it all the way through and just mark it like higher above where my eye naturally creases. That's why I'm doing it with my eye open, because I do have somewhat hooded eyes. But I think that's the go. Like, that's the shape. I did pretty good on that one. So I'm gonna do the other eye off camera really quick. So now let's get into like a smaller, fluffy blending brush so I can blend the edge of this shade because I feel like it's looking a little harsh. So I'm going to take this little pencil brush and I'm going to go into the shade called Spontaneous. It's like a really murky browny green, which I think is so gorgeous. Like, I love my grungy tones. And I'm going to work that on the edge of the black. I just want to soften things up I just don't want it to look too harsh. I just want to get a better blend. So I'm going to just work slowly over the edge of the black on both sides. And now I want to fill in a little bit of the outer corner with the Ecliptic shade. Just to fill in the edge here with black. This is a nice pigmented black. So far the mattes are doing really well. But I mean, I've only used 2 so far. I'm not really blending them out too much, but I'm still enjoying them so far. So I'm just gonna keep that on the outer corner, fill it out. So I wanna add one more matte, like I'm just compelled to put another shade on the lids. I wanna go into Enthusiastic. I'm feeling like a pop of orange in the front here. I don't know, I just feel like I want orange there. Wow, that's a really pigmented orange. I'm just laying that in the front here. So let's get into one metallic from the palette that I want to use, which is called Meraki, the grungy green shade that's in here. Let me get a flat brush to put this on. I'm going to take this one right here, clean it off a little bit, and I'm just going to get right in there. This one looks like a very smooth foiled shade, but it does look like it has little sparkles in it. I'm going to just wet it. I just wanted to see like what the shimmer was also like in this palette, but I'm going to use it on the edge here, closest to the black that's on the outer corner, and just kind of mesh it into it. This is a really pretty greeny, like antique gold, little grunge. It's very smooth. So if you like a smoother metallic formula, you'd probably really like this one. So now let's get into the singles, and I want to use the Peculiar Galaxy. One day I'll get that word right. And I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of glitter primer, because on the website it does suggest a tacky primer or base to use with these singles. So I'm just going to cover the front. I am using the Give Me Glow glitter primer. I'm just going to cover the front and the inner corner as well. Now I want to get into the single. So let's get into this Galaxy shade. I knew I was going to use this. It's just so pretty. It's picking up really well on the brush that has the glitter primer. And I'm just going to cover most of the lid. I just really wanted to see what these metallics were like. So I wanted them to cover a lot of the lid just to see how it looks. And if you can see the shift. Because they're stunning. They're definitely like the star of the show for these looks that I'm going to be doing. Ooh, that is so pretty. And I feel like it matches with the tones that's on the eyes, like the grungy tones, that it has like that bronzy shift. So there it is on the lid. The formula is definitely on the thicker side. So if you're worried about like enhancing texture on the lids, this might not be your favorite formula, but I love these, and they definitely look like how the Adept ones look when they go on the eyes. So pretty and foiled. I do have some shimmer fallout, and definitely like shades like this usually will have some shimmer fallout, so also be aware of that. So now I'm going to go into Lotus Moon, and I'm going to use this as the inner corner highlight. I think it's going to really pick up on the orange because I have the orange shade in the front, and also go well with this look. Oh my god, look at how fiery that is and vibrant. Wow. So I'm just gonna kind of bring it down a little bit and a little bit up. Yeah, it's like really picking up on the orange a lot since it's next to that orange matte. But this is so beautiful. So this is it for the eye look. I'm not going to add any more mattes or anything else from the palette or from the singles. I'm really happy with how it came out. Like, it's very smoky, grungy. The orange in the front just makes so much sense for this look. So I'm going to go do lashes, mascara, liner. I'll probably smudge a black pencil down here. That's all I want to put down there. And just finish off the look, and then I will be right back. All right, my loves, I am back, and here's the finished look. It's a grungy, murky dream. The shadows perform so well both in the palette as well as the singles. And do you see these metallics? They're so pretty on the lids. This inner corner is everything. It's bright and orange and fiery, and it goes so well with like the green tones. I'm happy that I put orange in the front. I just knew it was going to work. It added a little bit something else to the look, and I just think this is one of my favorite looks that I've done recently because I've done, you know, other looks on my channel and reviewed other palettes, but I think this one's my favorite so far that I've done like this year because it's such my vibe and like what I like to wear on my eyes and my like favorite kind of tones. This is so pretty. But all I did off camera to finish this look is I smudged the Trestique pencil on the lower lash line. I also used it to tightline. I also used the Kiss number 11 So Wispy lashes. I used the Kiss lash glue liner. And then for mascara, I used the Beautiful mascara on my lower lash lines and to coat the top lashes. And I use the Give Me Glow liquid lipstick in a Whiskey and Honey, which goes well. It's like a very grungy, like mustardy lippy, and it just pairs really nicely with this eye look. I just think they were meant to be. Like, I have just all the murky shades on my face right now, but that was everything for look number 1. What do you guys think of this? Are you vibing? Are you feeling it? Because I'm feeling it. But I think I'm now ready to get into look number 2. All right, I am back for look number 2, and it is the same day. I just changed my top because I know I'm going to put on a more purpley look this time. I primed my eyes again with the matte paint pot in soft ochre, and we're going to dive into the shade right here called Radical. I want to use more mattes in this look this time to test out more of this palette. I didn't set my primer, and I'm going to use this through the crease. Yeah, we're gonna get really purpley. This matches my top like perfectly. And I'm just gonna blend that out. Look at that pigmentation, like wow. I'm telling you guys, they have such a nice eyeshadow formula. I'm loving it. Now I want to get into Serendipity. It's a maybe cool tone brown, a little deeper than the Radical shade. So I'm gonna put that on the outer corner. See if it can add a little bit of depth and like mix it into the purple. I'm using the same brush that I use for the purple shade through the crease. It's a rougher, what is this, 14 brush. So I want to go into Uninhibited. It's like a very light kind of cool tone brown. And I'm going to use that kind of as a blending shade, like to blend the edges of the purple. Now I want to get into the shade called Dream World. This is like kind of bluey teal shade. And I'm going to use that on the lower lash line. Doing a little pop of blue down here. Typical go-to look for me, but I just really wanted to use more mattes in this palette just to see what this is like, and so far it's performing really well. Like the pigmentation is great in all of these shadows. I mean, you guys are seeing it as I'm putting them on. So far everything is performing so well. I do want to take a little bit of Ecliptic, just a smidge on the outer corner, just on top of the shades that we have over here. Just a little bit more depth. I'll bring it down here a little bit too. Now I want to get into the metallics. I think that's it for the mattes that I'm going to use. I want to go into this Lunar Storm. It's like a purple to blue shifty shade. You see that? Ooh, that is stunning. I was like, I need to use that. It's been calling my name. And it seems very creamy and it picks up really well on a brush. I'm going to spray it. And I'm just going to use that on the outer corner. Wow, 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 wow. This is pretty. It's one of those like more black based, like duochrome, multichrome shades. But the shift on this is strong. So I want to clean this brush off. I'm going to put a little bit of glitter primer. The Give Me Glow one I'm going to use again. And I'm just going to cover the rest of my lid where I'm going to put the like hollow, or not hollow, the moon shadows. So the first shade I'm going to go into is the Moon Shadow, the grayish purple. It has little hollow shimmers in it. And I'm going to... I had to pause for a moment. Like, look how pretty that is. It's so sparkly and really bright. Oh, wow. That is absolutely stunning. So now I want to take the Cosmic Rain shade, and I'm gonna use that like in the inner portion. Whoa. Like, look at that. Wow. Oh my god, you don't even have to try with these shadows. They just go on like a dream. So that is it for everything that I'm going to use on my eyes for the palette and the singles. I was able to use 4 of them in both of the looks and a good amount from the palette. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to finish my look off. I'm not sure if I'm going to add any extra details. I might not, but I will be right back to show you guys the completed look. Alright my loves, I am back and here's the completed look. Do you see these metallics? They're so stunning, shifty, sparkly. I love that this look is muted and smoky but still also colorful. Like these tones are beautiful with the blue and the purple, and I'm just such a fan of this one as well. I really love the first one, but I really love this one as well. Like they're just both such stunning looks, and I decided not to add any details because I feel like the metallics are special enough. Like you didn't need to add any more to make this look just amazing. Like they're doing all the talking. But all I did off camera to finish this look is I went in with the LA Girl Jet Setter liquid liner, created a wing. I used the LA Girl Shockwave liner in Ocean. It matched the blue perfectly. I used the Petite and Pretty Full Feathered Volumizing Mascara and the Milani Highly Rated Mascara. I decided to skip falsies on this one. I felt like I didn't need to go with falsies. I mean, these 2 mascaras make my lashes very dramatic on their own. And then for my lips, I have the Give Me Glow liquid lipstick in Chilling. It's a cool tone, pinky, muted purple, so I think it matches so well with this eye look. But that was everything for look number 2. I hope you like this one as well as the first look, but I think I already know what my thoughts are, so I'm ready to like wrap up this video and give you guys my final first impressions. Alright my loves, so we made it to the end of this video, and I'm sure you guys aren't going to be surprised with what I'm about to say because I've been raving about these products the entire video. As I was doing these 2 looks, I just was so impressed by the products. Like, they're special, they're adding something different to my collection, which is hard to do because I have a pretty big one, and I just think everything was high quality and so beautiful. And I think Ensley Cosmetics is making some really high quality products. I definitely recommend trying this brand. Don't sleep on them. They're creating some amazing products. The Cosmic Dreamer palette is beautiful. It's a murky, smoky, grungy dream. If you like these kind of tones, I think you would love this palette. The mattes are very silky and buttery and blendable, but they have really good pigmentation. This matte black with a little shimmer in it was really deep and great at adding depth. I think the 2 metallics that I tried in this palette, or 3 metallics, were really good. Like this Meraki shade is pretty. This Lunar Storm one is so shifty. It's so intense, and the Moonchild one made a beautiful brow bone highlight. I cannot wait to play with this more, and I love that there's different textures to play with in here. So this is a really good one. And then the Full Moon eyeshadows, like they're so special. Foiled, flaky, shifty, shimmery, sparkly, intense, like everything that I love about a high shine metallic. And some of them have holographic shimmers in them. They all have shifts. Now the ones that have the larger particles are a little bit on the thicker side, a little bit more textured. So if you don't like those kind of shadows, you might want to avoid those and go with the ones that have the finer, smaller particles, like this Lucid Dream one. It's a little bit more smooth, but I don't mind a little foiled textured shadows because I love how intense they look and how gorgeous they are on the eyes. Now I do feel like these singles are different from any ones that I've tried. Like they don't seem like the Fiona ones or the Divina ones or like ones I've tried from Unearthly. They're kind of similar to the Adept Cosmetics ones, like they're textured ones, but they're not as creamy to the touch. Like they're a little bit more on the powdery end, which I actually think I prefer that than the creamier ones, because the creamier ones, it's easier for them to crease. I don't think I'm gonna have that issue with these, and they go really well on with a glitter primer. I haven't tried them without, but they do recommend going with a glitter primer on the Ensley Rain Cosmetics, and usually more thicker foiled shades do better with a tacky base. But these are all high quality. I want to get the rest of the moon shadows. I almost wish I just had gotten the full bundle. But that was my thoughts on all of these products, the review, the looks, the swatches. You guys will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you tried this brand? What do you think? Like, I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot on indie makeup and all that fun stuff, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have the palette link as well as the shadows, and I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but I do have a code with Ensley Rain Cosmetics. I believe it's BRIANACHANG. It will get you 10% off, and it is affiliated as well as the link. So if you use that link, I will get some commission off of your order, but you don't have to use that link. You can go and search it on your own, but if you choose to use it, thank you so much for the support. I will also have my makeup link, like what foundation I'm wearing and everything, in case you're curious. And I will have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, supporting me. I just think you guys are all so amazing, and I just hope all of you are doing well wherever you are in the world. And I'm just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.